Nctv45 and Newswatch. Straight ahead, broadcasting from the Gem Studios in Northwest Newcastle. Yes, it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, good morning there, and happy January 4th, as we seem to have just rocketed, if you will, through this first week in the holidays. You're watching Nctv45 here in Lawrence County, and currently outside 56 degrees. We've got quite a bit to get to today, as yesterday, a busy programming day here. If you were amiss, there were tons of things on. Let's first get to the birthdays. Michelle, and now this is Italian here, Scahacci, Katie DiMuccio, Darnetta Andrews, Cindy Dominic Morrison, Scott Brubaker, Chris Kane, Christopher Costa. Happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. And why celebrate all week long? You know, quite a bit yesterday going on as far as the programming went. Now, we took great lengths to be able to, and we do this from time to time, when there's something going on in Harrisburg that directly affects Lawrence County, we're there for you, and we're happy you can count on us. Well, yesterday, Marla Brown took the oath of office for the new House session. She became the first legislator, the first Republican legislator elected to serve the district since 1952. Joined by her family and friends and supporters, Marla was officially sworn in and took the oath of office at the state capitol to advocate for the residents of the 9th Legislative District. Now, NCTV45 provided the broadcast for you as we put it out there. And it was interesting, and I'll break from the story a second, as they did the swearing in, and then they tried to pass a referendum. They went to a break, they went to ease, they went to lunch, and then the Senate said they wouldn't be back for another hour, so we stopped it there. Brown went on to say Brown is serving her first term at the Pennsylvania House of Representatives and becomes the first elected voice of the people in the 9th District as she is Republican since 1952. I look forward to continuing to work to help Lawrence County, the entire Commonwealth, remain a great place to live, work, raise a family, said Brown. I am committed to improving the quality of life for all residents and making sure our children have the best education available. I will be dedicated to protecting our state and our national constitutions, and will have advocated for state rights. Second Amendment pro-life. I will also strike to enact policies to work with local government to support Pennsylvania's energy economy. Now, we have an interview from Marla as she was able to take a second and do this.
It was an amazing ceremony, and I just feel so blessed to have been put in this position by the constituents of Lawrence County. The constituents have been amazing, and I couldn't be more proud to represent them. We have a new sense of hope for change in our future, and I look forward to making things happen.
Now, that was Marla as the comments following the swearing in. Prior to being elected, Brown spent 15 years as an executive at UPS. She moved on to open a medical spa in Georgia and grew her business and brand from the ground up for 9 years. She then took a position as chief executive officer with a nonprofit Catholic pro-life program, the Pregnancy Aid Clinic, which grew in size and tripled only 3 years by adding locations and increasing funding for its mission. To ensure constituent service, Brown's district office will be open at 28 North Mill Street. You probably won't recognize the address. Right next to the original NCTV45 studio in Newcastle. Now that's in Washington Center. It will be open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4. The telephone number is 833-431-0502. She encourages state-related questions, concerns. Stop by or call the district or my staff. We are here to help, she went on to say. So congratulations to State Representative of the 9th District, Marla Brown. Her website, marlabrown.com. Okay, for any information you might need there. As we continue on with Newswatch, the Hoyt starting their classes as we kind of cruise to this new year, and then it's always back to what we were doing. Well, the Hoyt, give yourself or someone you love a gift this winter. The Hoyt is offering its broad range of classes for all ages starting January 10th, going to March 14th. Teens, adults, choose from 6 to 8 week classes in ceramics, drawing, stained glass, that's my favorite, graphic design, painting, also watercolor. Make sure that you contact the Hoyt for more information. Their number is 724-652-2882. They'd love to hear from you. Well, as we continue, and I told you it was a busy news day. My good friend, Senator Elder Vogel Jr., is part of that new 47th district map. Now, if you take a look at the map, Beaver County, Butler, and then you have this, our good friends in Elwood, right up next to the line, why Senator Elder Vogel is there. He wanted to make and take this opportunity to remind everyone where his office is located and what we can do for him, he can do for you, 488 Adams Street, Rochester. The phone number is 724-774-0444. Also, 8000 Rowan Road, Suite 205, Cranberry. And that phone number, 878-978-2575. Both offices are full-time offices, 8:30 to 4:30 weekdays, and they're happy to help you with any problems that you might need from Mr. Senator Elder Vogel. The United Way, they're announcing partnership with Penn State Extension, 10,000 Friends, and the Newcastle Public Library. They'll offer home buyer classes. The classes are designed to educate, inform interested residents on the purchasing of a home. The classes are available and open to the public. The new session will start by reviewing and accessing your credit report and will be facilitated by Gail Young and Darlene Sansone from the Penn State Extension. The classes will be held on Tuesday from 6 to 8, January 10th to February 7th at the First Presbyterian Church, 125 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle. So the classes are in response to a housing study that was carefully conducted by the Lawrence County Commissioners. The result of the study showed the average rent in Lawrence County is $800 a month, and renters earn less than $20,000 a year. These families are known as ALICE, Asset Limited Income Constraint Employed. ALICE houses earn more than the federal poverty level, but less than the cost of living. So that good news. Home buyers that take part in this class, there's a $50 gift card, understanding your credit, selecting financial goals, meeting your local brokers, neighborhood legal services, and utility tips and more. Classes start January 10th, again from 6 to 8 at the First Presbyterian Church downtown. RSVP to the United Way of Lawrence County, 724-658-8528. Now, with that being said, time to head over to sports. Congratulations going out to Mr. And Coach Mark Vray from the University of Notre Dame as they secured their 394th win under Coach Vray, passing my good friend Digger Phelps. 40. So he's been there for 18 years. Notre Dame won last night, by the way, 45-38. Pitt, check that because they won. I watched the highlight, but they lost the basketball game 70-63. Excuse me, but it was a great evening. Let's head over to the Cedar Sports Corner, see how things are going in your sports world. Good morning. You're watching NCTV45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world on your Wednesday. For your NBA matchups, for your 7 o'clock games, Memphis goes to Charlotte, Phoenix goes to Cleveland, Oklahoma City travels to Orlando, and Indiana goes to Philadelphia. For your 7:30 game, San Antonio goes to New York to take on the Knicks, and Milwaukee goes to Toronto to take on the Raptors. That game will be on ESPN. For your 8 o'clock games, Brooklyn goes to Chicago, Portland goes to Minnesota, and Houston goes to New Orleans. For your 10 o'clock games, Detroit goes to Golden State, Miami goes to the LA Lakers at 10 o'clock on ESPN, and Atlanta goes to Sacramento. For your NHL games, we got a small schedule for you. New Jersey goes to Detroit at 7 o'clock on TNT. Tampa Bay goes to Minnesota at 9:30 on TNT. And Dallas goes to Anaheim at 10 o'clock. That game can be found on NHL Power Play or ESPN+. Now, to cap it off, your college basketball slate. Number 20, Auburn goes to Georgia to take on the Bulldogs at 6:30 on the SEC Network. Number 14, Miami goes to Georgia Tech at 7 o'clock. Number 17, Duke goes to NC State at 7 o'clock. That game can be found on the ACC Network. Penn State will travel to Michigan at 7 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. VCU will come into town to take on Duquesne at 7 o'clock on ESPN+. For your other ranked games, we have number 9, Arkansas hosting Missouri at 8:30 on the SEC Network. Number 2, UConn will travel to Providence at 8:30 on Fox Sports 1. Number 12, Baylor will play host to number 18, TCU at 9 o'clock on ESPN2. Number 25, North Carolina will host Wake Forest at 9 o'clock on the ACC Network. And that will do it for us. So why don't you head over to the Cedars, catch all the great games, enjoy the great food. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!
Well, welcome back. Some things to look forward to as you're moving through your week. Keep in mind that tomorrow at 7, the featured performer Roger Montgomery will be at the Confluence. Make sure you check that out. Start your weekend a little bit early. And free live and in-person legal clinic for Lawrence County. That's located in the Temple Building. Make sure that you get to that. Also, this Friday, First Friday at Holy Spirit Parish, that begins at 5 o'clock. And Kohler Brew Pub this Friday, 8 o'clock. They'll have Slightly Suspicious. They always have their trivia night on Thursday. So check out Kohler. It will be like absolutely marvelous. Now, with that, and I don't know, I just have to add this. Last night I went to Cedars, and I should probably did this before the Cedars Sports Corner. I had the Louisiana liquors. They were out of this world as far as the wings go. And a shout out to them. Really, really great. If you haven't tried Cedars, make sure you give it a try. And, that was spicy to kind of warm me up. But it's pretty warm outside, 56 degrees. I remind you that this weather isn't going to stay, so lie heap, in effect, that from the Department of Human Services and the Public Utility Commission and the County Assistance Office, Low Income Home Energy Heating Assistance Program. You can fill out an application. It's been open since November 1st and will run through April 28th, 2023. Now let's bounce over to the weather. 56 degrees outside, 100% humidity. Winds from the southwest at 3. Barometric pressure, 29.81. Dew point 56. Visibility, 10 miles. Now, let's head over to Lawrence County 45 weather. See how your day's shaping up. Good morning. You're watching NCTV45. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit: seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Wednesday to everyone out there. And after last night's low of 54 degrees, let's take a look at how your week is looking. Now you're going to see here on the local radar that we have some spotty areas and showers are on the way. You're going to see in the national scene that the cloud coverage is extending from east to west. Right now it's in the middle part. The middle clouds will work their way into the west coast. So after last night's low of 54, Wednesday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, high near 61. Chance of precipitation is 80%. Wednesday night, showers likely, mainly before 8 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 38. 70% chance of rain. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high near 45. Thursday night, a chance of rain and snow after 8 p.m., mixing with snow after 2 a.m., cloudy with a low around 32. 40% chance of rain. Friday, a chance of rain and snow before 8 a.m. Cloudy with a high near 38, 40% chance of precipitation. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 27. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. Saturday night, a chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 28, 30% chance of snow. Sunday, a chance of rain and snow showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 42, 30% chance of precipitation. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low of around 21. And Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 38. So the temperatures are going up, which is great news. And we hope that you give our sponsors some great news by stopping in and seeing them.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give the Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
And good morning. Hope everybody's ready to have a great day. As one of our viewers just sent me a nice little good morning and a smiley face. Available anytime on your time. It's Nctv45. Check out last night's game with the Newcastle Red Hurricane. It was a great, exciting game. And view all of our programming that's available anytime on your time. Yes, tell a friend, and make sure you have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, there's one very simple thing you can tell them, and we kind of pioneered this. You tell them this.
Nctv45, the train, anytime on your time.
Yes, we're Nctv45. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Well, that's Nctv45. And you can always go to nctv45.com and enjoy our great programming. Remember, 18 different social media sources, nctv45.com. Often imitated, never duplicated, always in the pursuit of excellence. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Now, remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. And make sure you have a great day. And stay tuned to Nctv45. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.